So there were two young fish and they were traveling in the water and they came across an elderly fish. And the elderly fish looked over at the two young fish and said, "Good day, young fellas." He said, "Today is a beautiful day. Isn't the water just nice?" And they continued traveling. As they got a little further down, the one young fish looked at the other one and said, "What is water?" Hey, yo, peace, peace. It's your man, Judgment, coming right back at you. Some of that real talk real fast. Man, hey, man, look here, man. Yeah, man. We are those two fish living in a doggone container of water. And everything that we do is sends off a wave. And those waves affect the environment. So you have thought waves, you have sound waves, you have energy waves. You know what I'm saying? All these different waves, they affect this environment that we live in. And if you're not careful, it's going to affect you and your environment in a negative way. Now, like I said, think about this here. We have sound waves. The radio station is a sound wave, and it's sending off a signal to a portion of the masses. Now, I forgot, I think it was Plato that said this. It said, horrible music makes horrible people. And that's pretty much what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with horrible people who's being programmed negatively by horrible music. And it has created a culture of disagreeableness that affects all of us. Because one of these beings out here who are riding that negative energy wave, they want to destroy everything in existence and everything around them. If you have no respect, if you have no value for self, you will not value the things around you. And man, that's exactly what we're dealing with. And I'm saying, what I am saying on to us is that someone else has to be held accountable for this. Because we're so busy pointing our fingers, oh, look at those youth. Look at those people over there doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. But we're not looking at the people who's programming them. Right. Because there are certain beings and certain entities who own certain industries, and they only allow certain types of music to be targeted towards certain people. And anyone who may not look like the people who they're targeting, they just consider them a casualty of war. They look at you like you should have known better. But how do you know any better when no one tells you? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like blaming the wolf for getting caught in a trap that he didn't know it was even there. We can't keep doing this. We can't keep doing this to ourselves. We can't keep allowing people to guide us in the wrong direction. And you know what? And as bad as I want to say, you know what it's on the parents. It's not. It's the parents don't know. The parents don't know that they're being attacked by negative influences. They think it's just music. That's why I say it's important for them to keep the masses in a childlike state of mind, because as long as they can keep you thinking like a child, they can keep manipulating you. That's why they always hit you with this thing called, well, I'm a child of God. You calling yourself a child, you meaning that you're not adept enough to make rational decisions. So someone has to make decisions for you. We got to start rethinking about the sound waves that come out of my mouths. Because like I said, you say you're a child, that's how you're going to be treated. You say that you're in a depressed state of mind, or you say that you're mad at the world, that's what you're going to see. Because your thought waves are going out and finding the things that you want to see. We have to take control of ourselves. Now, a lot of people, they be like, well, you know what, man, you always talking about doing all this magic and stuff. Yeah, I am. I am talking about tweaking your magnetics, because not for you to become a millionaire, because right now, the many of you are not ready to handle millions of dollars. The many of you will go out and just destroy yourselves with the money. The first thing you must do, you must seek ye first the kingdom of God, meaning that find that goodness within self. Find that happy space within self first. And then once you find that, and then you learn how to start going to manipulate your happy space or your good space that's within, then the good things are going to come to you. Because many of us are looking to have to enjoy life, I'm telling you, man, why not sit back and create your own existence so life can enjoy you? Because life is really beautiful. It's just that, man, we've been programmed with all this negative stuff and this negative way of thinking, and we're just stuck in a bad pattern that we need to come up out of as soon as possible. Hey, man, this is your man, L. Judge, man. I'm going to see you in a minute at the work spot, and I got something else I want to show you. Peace and blessings. I'm out.